I ain't want no. Oh, no. Oh, 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 oh. Step into the ring, it's the champion's corner time. Oh, oh, WWE, and then we break it down. We shine from the top rope to the mat. All the action, all the heat. Champions Corner podcast where the real fans meet. Champions Corner podcast where the real fans meet.
Okay, what's fine. And just like that, we are back at it again. Welcome to Champions Corner Podcast, where the real fans meet. I'm your host today, BJ, the Professor. I'm also joined with your favorite host, Mr. Highlights, Ron G. Ron G, what's happening?
Hey man, I'm good, man. Having a good day, and we saw that great promo from two vets in the business, two of the top stars in the business. The WrestleMania main event this year, Roman and CM Punk. So I'm very still hype off of that. So I'm ready to talk about it, bro. That and more things, more and more.
Definitely. No doubt about it. We could, I can't wait to get into it myself. But before we even do, let's make sure you do the call to action here. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Don't forget that whole concept. Share with your friends, with your enemies, with your neighbors, with your whoever, with your coworkers. If you're sitting around and you're just kind of looking on the YouTubes and you're like, hey, look at these guys right here. Share. I don't mean like share the screen. I mean actually share the link with them. That helps. But sharing the screen is cool too. Got to stay warm out here. Getting right into it. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Roman Reigns, CM Punk. It was around the end of Raw. Roman Reigns with a long walk in after coming out of the SUV, straight to the ring, sitting here weighing his options, asking the Philadelphia crowd. Well, Roman did go over his history with Philadelphia, which I found very interesting. That's fine. Should he choose Drew or should he choose Punk? Crowd was very adamant choosing Punk. CM Punk, no doubt, comes out to the ring, straight beeline to the camera and says, hey, Finn Balor, I heard that voice you was talking. I don't think you're a bad guy, but I tell you one thing, I'm an even better guy. You test me the whole time. Roman in the back, like, lost his mind? Does he not know who he... I love that. That reminds me when CM Punk came out and hit a promo on Adam Page when Adam Page wasn't in the building.
Right.
Yeah. Classic CM Punk stuff. But anyway,
that's what they do.
Going back and forth. You had Punk undressing Roman undressing Punk, calling saying, you wouldn't even be here if it weren't for me and my family. Oh, before real quick, I gotta ask you, did they bury Drew McIntyre in this promo to start things off?
Oh, not buried. They took mad shots though. But nothing that Drew McIntyre can't come back from.
Yeah, but they were just taking a lot of random shots.
hey, very much so. Very much so. But Drew McIntyre can more than defend himself, and I'm sure he's going to do that on Friday Night SmackDown. So I'm not worried about Drew at all with that. Because, like I said, he got stuff to talk about with both of them. So, a lot of good history. A lot of good history with both. So Drew McIntyre's good. But yeah, they went at him.
All right. Well, I mean, they went to the whole promo. We're gonna go over like some of the lines they went over in this case. But how do you feel about it? Are you excited for this matchup? Do you feel like it could be a little bit of a... Would you rather see Drew or Roman, or you're fine with the Punk and Roman?
Hey, before this promo, I tell you, yeah, I was more enticed by a Drew and a Roman because Roman is like Punk was saying, this is by himself this time for real. The face Drew. And because the match they had, it was a match in Berlin. Last time when they had their first match together, we thought Drew was going to win the title. Hey, that was a good match right there.
Classic
and
Castle.
So this could be Roman coming back and say, I really didn't need nobody to beat you. So I mean,
that was the debut.
That's why I was hyped for that, huh?
That was the debut of Solo too, by the way.
Yeah, that was debut of Solo, so it helped out Roman on that one because Usos couldn't be there. So I was definitely much enticed to see that. But after the promo, man, I think about all the history that has been between these two guys, and how and Roman expressing how he feels and about certain things that happened in the past, and saying when Punk came back, I mean, hey, it got me hyped for this. So I really could go either way after the promo, but they didn't got me into this. But can they? The thing is, they so hot coming out the gate. Can they sustain that for the next
Mm,
couple of months?
that's the question.
That's what I'm hoping. I know Roman might not beat it the whole time anyway, and Punk is going after Finn Balor, like he talked to him in the mic before he talked to Roman. So I mean, I guess they could make fill time with that, but they start out real hot, man. I just hope they could keep the fire going, man.
No, you're absolutely right. They did start off really hot. That's one thing you got like about anything though. You want to definitely come out the gate. I don't think they even did their best work, honestly. I think they kind of held back a little bit, if you ask me. I thought the
Okay.
promo was really good, but I thought, it wasn't they weren't taking any low blows or anything. They just kind of came out, stated their claim. Punk making his claim as being the best in the world, the guy who set the blueprint, if you will. I had a long reign with Paul Heyman by my side. You followed my path. You followed my blueprint. Of course, Roman's like, I ain't followed nothing. One thing I found interesting about this whole promo? It's official. The Shield as a group hates CM Punk. Dean Ambrose doesn't respect him. Seth Rollins can't stand him. And now
Yeah.
Roman has officially came out and said he hated him. So everything is official. The Shield hates CM Punk. Now I feel like I got to see that match. I need to see CM Punk get two people and face the Shield.
Yeah.
That'll never happen.
That'd be interesting. Because somebody told me, a family member told me that they want to see Seth and Roman team up against Punk, or something with that. So I don't know, but I don't see it right now. I don't see that right now.
No, not at
Seth and
all.
Roman
Not at
team, and I want to see the Seth and Roman match. That's what I'm looking forward to. But as a Shield, yeah. But that's the thing. I had to watch this promo over again a few times because at first when I first heard it, I was like, "You hate him." I'm like, "Why
Yeah.
for real?" But I mean, like I said, hearing this over and over again, and him talking about the podcast, the infamous podcast. Everybody wants to talk about
Yeah, I'm
that
so tired
podcast,
of hearing about that podcast.
bro. The one with
Colt Cabana.
yeah, Cool Cabana,
That
boy.
happened
That's one of the most
1,000
infamous
years ago.
podcasts ever, Lord. But I mean, I guess I get what he was saying. Even though
Yeah, that was it.
Roman still wasn't the best he could be at that time, that what Punk said about what the upper manager was saying that you got to make Roman look strong. That line right there, you got to make Roman look strong. Kind of exposed Roman and put something in people's eyes and people's minds that's like, oh, they really trying to push this guy, man. Let's not, man. We done with this. We that ain't what we want. We already had that with Cena. Oh, we don't want that again with Roman. We gotta push this man strong because Roman was getting a lot of stuff real fast, and so that made it even worse on Roman. And that's why Roman said, "You made my life harder than it needed to be." Because
Well,
I
maybe,
mean,
but I
because
think in
because
some degree,
because that statement, man, and that statement just set it off with him, and the fact
yeah.
that they pushed him down, they gave him that wrestler of the year when he was just kind of just getting on his own. I'm like, how you like what from the Slammies, and then he got
Oh,
put the one. Then he won the Royal Rumble and fought with the fight Brock Lesnar. So, and then even more, you beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. Like people just wasn't feeling the big dog, bro. And like I said, that one statement from CM Punk kind of set a lot of that off. Even though it wasn't just that, it was Roman's promos, suffer and succotash. We all remember that. And like say him being forced down our throat, just like people felt Cena was, and people didn't want that again. So people rebelled against Roman. So it is. So I feel what Roman's saying, but it wasn't just the statement from Punk on the podcast, but it just kind
it's
of
just the
exposed
scenario.
them about what the plans were for Roman. It kind of exposed them.
Yeah, I guess so. It's just at some point though, you kind of have to blame management to some degree. It's like you are kind of. It's one thing to have a plan and to continue with the plan, but it's another to force the issue. So yeah, CM Punk's statement might have brought light to it, but it's just the execution didn't help because you went through a whole list of forced habits. I'll give an example modern day. We keep hearing how Braun Breaker is the future main eventer. That
Yeah.
could be this year, could be next year. But we know one thing I can say about Braun Breaker.
Yeah.
That statement may be said, but it never feels forced. Right? It's just we'll see what happens. I mean, this past Raw, Braun Breaker, I mean, he kind of just he didn't even feel like the intense guy. He just had an exasperated look like, oh God. That is how Braun really just anyway, I don't want to get into that just yet. But nonetheless,
Yeah.
sticking with the Punk and Roman back and forth, I thought it was really good in how Roman held his own against Punk. Punk's one of the best in the business on the microphone.
Yeah.
And Roman, he's had his moments. You mentioned suffering succotash. We could talk about the John Cena promo, but Tribal Chief Roman has definitely found his place on the mic. Roman feels comfortable in this case. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you say Roman Reigns is on the microphone, though? Just kind of scaling it here.
Ooh. I'm gonna go eight. No, I want to say 8.5. Cause I mean, I just don't think of him. Oh, he's the best on the mic. I just don't think of Roman like that. I guess, but yeah, I say 8.5. But like, he's just such a great storyteller, man. Now, as he is right now,
Yeah.
and he gets you more interested. And like, and he was saying, oh, people are not giving us what we want to see or must see what we want to see. And now that Roman's won the Rumble and did this promo with Punk, because some people didn't even think he was going to hold his own with this promo with back and forth with Punk. And so the fact that he kind of felt like he won this promo battle right here, opened a lot of people's eyes. Like, man, the story's back. The must see is back. The intrigue is back
He won the
because the Tribal
promo.
Chief is here, man. I mean, not to say Cody and Seth and Punk and whoever else in the Vision ain't been doing their job, but I mean, we missed what this was because what the Bloodline gave us a lot of times.
Well,
Story to
you
think
asked,
about, story to look back on, like stuff to build off of.
you asked Roman, though, he'll tell you no one has been doing that. Well, he was on ESPN saying how no one's been carrying the torch. He has to come back and kind of put this thing on his shoulders again.
Right. I mean, because like I said, I didn't even think I wanted to see this match like that. And now it's the freaking WrestleMania main event. I'm like, what else? Nothing else should be it but this.
Mm.
After one promo, bro. So it's
Mm,
like,
well, hold on a second. Do I have to get bail money? Because I feel like I got to get these prisoners of the moment out of jail for a second.
I mean,
It
I
is
don't
one
know.
promo. It is
It
one
is one.
promo,
It's
but
one promo.
like you just mentioned, though, it's a sustainable. I mean, what's hot today is hot today, but I mean, let's just see what happens on SmackDown.
I get you. I'm just not sure about what the actual main event will be for the Undisputed WWE Championship right now. Because we
Yeah, I know
thinking,
it's probably
oh,
going to be. It could be a triple threat, but I mean, don't get me wrong. Punk and Roman, that's going to be the night 2 main event. I mean, if it wasn't that, I mean, Roman's Evolved is going to be the night 2 main event anyway, then, right? I mean, he was night 1 main event last year, though.
yeah,
But
he
that
was
was
night
John
one main event
Cena.
last year with Punk again,
Yeah, but
but
John
Seth was
Cena,
involved.
John Cena, John Cena was night 2. You're gonna put John Cena night 2.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And then I
That's
said
the thing
Cody's
there.
up there.
But I mean,
You know,
if there wasn't no John Cena Cody, would that triple threat have made event in night? Let's say hypothetically, night it was Cody and Drew for the WWE Championship, and you had a triple threat still as it is, no title, just those 3 guys. What would have made event at night 2?
it would have to be the other triple threat,
Oh, the women's?
the women. I would have gave it to them because that was the best match.
Yeah, I know, but the women don't main event.
Man, they should. Instead, hey, Sasha and Bianca did it night 1, WrestleMania 37, and then the triple threat with Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte. They main evented all the last match, 35.
Who was in charge then?
I know Vince. I'm just saying.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
I'm
I'm
saying
only asking. I
if you
wasn't
saying
sure.
Cena and Cody didn't do it,
Yeah.
it had to be that triple threat or whoever else Cody was fighting.
I don't know. You know what? I actually want to take that for a second, and I want to stick with the women here for a moment because a lot did happen with the women. But first, let's start with Chelsea Green. Chelsea
Okay.
Green came out recently. So if you're not aware, on Unreal, Michael P.H. Hayes had mentioned how Chelsea Green is a really good superstar, but she's not a top woman, right? He doesn't see her as a top star. Chelsea Green did finally come out and make a statement. Her statement is, hang on a second. It's crazy because I'm self-aware human being, so I know I'm kind of like I'm kind of in a place on a totem pole in the fake hierarchy that is wrestling, but to actually hear it, actually hear that there is a ceiling put on me, it's different. Like you can't help but be pissed off or a little upset and aggravated at the fact or the thought that there may be a chance that there wasn't a ceiling and maybe it was all in your head and then it was confirmed and that it wasn't confirmed to me, but it was confirmed on national television that there was a ceiling.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Well, how do you feel about Chelsea Green? Do you feel like she is a world championship type person? Do you feel like, I mean, you can only go so far with her?
No, I mean, a lot of people thought she should have won the Money in the Bank,
I know I
and
did.
that's the type of thing she would do. Come down. She got a secret Herbers watching the back. Hey, watch out, watch out. She coming with the briefcase. Come with the briefcase. Hey, cash in. That's the type of star she could be. And then for her, and she could actually win it and like say do little tactics to keep it. And she like I said, she's interesting character. Don't put a ceiling on anybody, bro. You don't know who the fans gonna gravitate to, and they've been gravitating to Chelsea Green. Yes, she could
Yeah.
be a goofy superstar and go in the track, go in a dumpster with Meechin. Yeah, she can get pie thrown in her face or whatever, cake thrown in her face and fall over and have what's her name? I keep saying forget her name. I keep saying Dewdrop now.
Oh,
Um,
Piper Niven.
yeah, Piper Niven fall on her and by mistake and look like saying get made fun of. But she could also be made serious because the fans are there for her and they would cheer that. She could be like Miz, just like you could put Miz anywhere on the card, and I could take it serious. You can do the
Well,
same thing with Chelsea Green.
I don't know about taking it seriously. You can put him anywhere on the card, but he had a
But
match against
hey,
Dragunov.
Grant, 2-time Grand Slam. So
I hear what you're saying about the accolade, but I don't. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up because I keep that in mind. You brought that up, but anyway, the point I want to make is you can have the accolade, but that don't mean I'm still gonna take him seriously. Okay, let me ask you this: Miz is definitely more decorated than Bobby Lashley, but who you picking in that match?
I was thinking about Lashley, but don't mean Miz can't find a way to win.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you
That's all
find
I'm.
a way to
That's all I'm
win.
saying with Chelsea Green. She could find a way to win, especially if she has Piper Niven and Alba Fire by her side.
Hmm.
Look who was keeping her alive in the Royal Rumble, the Alba
Yeah,
Fire,
doing the best she
and she
could.
and right, and that's why she got the U.S. title back, had it for a second time because
Yeah,
they trust her with that, and they know people gravitate to what she's doing on a weekly basis.
I would definitely like to see Chelsea Green do more. I thought she should have definitely had been the Money in the Bank winner, and Tiffany should have been the U.S. champion.
Yeah,
I thought that would have been a good run for Tiffany, but they like Tiffany, and they brought her back with a lot of fanfare this year as well, especially at number 30. She was a
yeah,
number 30, right?
yeah. She was.
Has there ever been a big number 30 outside of John Cena's return?
I mean, it's been a lot. I just
Cody?
can't think of it at the moment, but I mean, a lot of times it has been, but people think it's
Has
I
it?
wish the last one. People got a. I mean, Undertaker was at number 30, and that was big.
Yeah, I know. The
Um,
Undertaker. I think I had someone look into this the other day, and then that number 30 position was not so great. Dolph Ziggler was a two-time number 30 position. I'm gonna look into this again. But anyway,
yeah.
speaking of
I mean,
which,
people just covered it like, oh, this supposed to be a good surprise, big surprise. So I mean, I don't know.
sometimes the big surprises come in the middle of the rumble or at the very beginning.
Yeah, I mean, but people just got that hyped up in their head about it. So
You're right about that because I really think that number 30 position has been. Oh god, I wish I could find that list. I'm gonna see if I can still find that list because that list was awful. There was nobody who came in number 30. It's like, oh, nobody cares about them. And it only had the only good in the women's rumble, the only good number 30 was Trish, and that was just the first one.
yeah, yeah.
But
That's why in this
nonetheless,
one,
uh-huh.
in this one, I thought it was gonna be Bianca or AJ Lee or Paige or whatever it is, but I forgot Tiffany
Oh,
got to come back. So I'm like, okay.
the moment Becky got eliminated, I knew AJ Lee wasn't going to be in the rumble.
Yeah, yeah.
Because,
I got
I mean, she wasn't going to win it unless she won it, and even then, it's like he takes the direction off of Becky, unless you use the Rumble win to go after the mid-card title. That's not
Nah, I
gonna
doubt
work.
that. It's another way they could do it. Like I said, I'm looking forward to AJ and Becky at WrestleMania, but AJ got the best contract. I don't know. Lord, she have one match and then she probably gonna come back for WrestleMania season to fight
She probably
Becky
didn't
and
wanna
probably
she probably didn't
win
wanna
that.
be in Saudi Arabia. That's the only reason I imagine she wasn't
Okay,
there.
I get that, but you ain't been nowhere else either like that. So it's like, all right,
I
all
guess
right.
hey, tell them how you really feel, huh?
I mean, I don't know. We so bruh, the excitement to see her back after like over 10 years is like, bro, everybody was on that, and then we just got the one match, and then she came out to help Maxine for some reason, and then nothing. So all right.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
she was at War Games. Well, she was at War Games, right? Well, she was at War Games, so
uh,
I give you that, but
but
I
I mean,
forgot
what's
about
that?
that.
That's War Games, and that's kind of the last bit of it, isn't it?
I'm saying the last time we saw her was she helped Maxine with the Intercontinental title.
Yeah. Yeah, that is
So,
it.
and I don't think Maxine deserved that anyway. So it's like, okay,
Do you like the new Maxine Dupree, by the way?
she's getting better, but I mean, I just don't see that she's the best, right? Like she deserved the title. She didn't deserve that title. Natty deserved it more than her.
Oh, she's gonna fight Natty pretty soon. I'm kind of buying into the whole Maxine and Natty thing. I'm kind of digging it a little bit.
I guess I just think Natty should have been there from the beginning.
What do you mean from the beginning?
Natty was in the vignettes, but she didn't come out with her like she was her manager or anything like that. And
Oh
then
yeah, I see what you're
she,
saying. She should have been
yeah,
okay. I see what you're saying.
and she randomly showed up and cost her the match. So I was like, okay,
Yeah, that's a little odd in how they did that timing of it. It kind of feels like they're telling the story backwards a little bit, but
yeah.
we're here. They are telling it.
And then, like I said, Natty threw Becky out the Rumble, so I thought I'm assuming they're gonna start something with that, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was a little odd that she just threw out the Rumble, but I don't think there's going to be anything to come from that.
I mean, I feel like she should get a match.
Well, you got to pin the
I
champ,
mean, after she beats Maxine, but
unless
if she don't beat Maxine, then well, I don't
well,
know.
she could be like a dumb Drew McIntyre and just interfere in the match and cause a triple threat.
Yeah, that could be
She could
Elimination
do that.
Chamber or
Yeah,
whatever.
right. That
So
could be the chamber match because I don't know what else they're going to do in that case. Um, all right, kind of got lost in that, but I mean, it happened on Raw. No, that was a promo segment. The actual title match on Raw was Raquel Rodriguez versus Stephanie
yeah,
McCure. I did want to speak on this a little bit because after Liv Morgan won the Royal Rumble, she threw out Raquel, by the way, as a key thing. And not only did she throw Raquel out, she was just really laughing at hysterically about it. So she comes on Raw and Raquel approaches her and asks her why you threw me out. And Liv made a good explanation stating, well, you already have your title match today, which I know I feel confident you in. I just felt like it'd be fair if I had a match at WrestleMania. But I mean, in the end, as long as Judgment Day has a world title, that's all that matters. I really feel like Raquel should have engaged her and be like, well, why did you laugh so hard at throwing me out? I get there was a plan, but was it that funny? Like, that just bothers me a little bit. But Raquel took it for what it was worth. They had a decent match. I thought this was good. Did you like this match, by the way, Raquel and Stephanie?
it was decent. I didn't like that power bomb through the table. I feel like they kind of messed up on that and some things, and I don't know I don't know. Raquel just didn't seem like she was keeping up as well with Stephanie as she should have been, or she didn't carry her as she should have been. But it was all right.
No, it's fair. That's a fair critique because I got to tell you, I did not see this match live. I saw it. I saw it like a real quick. It was like a Reddit post. They showed a 5-minute highlights. Well,
Yeah,
those 5-minute highlights, but they call highlights for a reason. Because
they
I
make it
thought this
sound.
was
They
like
make it
a
look
boy.
good. They make it
I
look
thought
good.
it was like
Hey,
a 5-star match.
why even they call me Mister Highlight? They make that thing look nice. But not
Highlights do
good.
make. Well, I tell you, that's why they call them highlights. All right, just
Yeah,
understand that.
yeah,
Because I did see the actual match. I was like, wow, it was really sluggish. 5 minutes though of almost a 20-minute match. So yeah, that was definitely the highlights.
yeah.
Um, regardless of which, I thought Raquel should have still won. I think the better story going into Mania would be tension in the Judgment Day, or at least in the women's section of it, because Raquel winning the world title would have left things a little awkward, especially for Liv, where she hadn't fully made her decision. And her statement about, well, as long as it's in a Judgment Day, it's fine. It's like, well, would it be fine? I really would have loved to see Liv and Raquel take it to Mania, but I guess the better match may be Liv and Stephanie, I guess. I don't know how
Yeah.
you feel about it. Do you feel like she made the right choice, or would you rather see Liv go out to Jade Cargill so Jade Cargill can finally defend her belt before she reaches 100 days, which is only in about 4 days from now?
Oh man, it's not gonna look good with Liv against Jay Cargill. That is not the match we want to see. It look like Jay could take her out quick. I
Think so?
mean, yeah. I mean, but
Liv is
Liv,
crafty.
Liv is crafty. And it would. I mean, if she did, she would have Roxanne and Raquel by her side, trying to make her get the belt. That's all. That's all I see. Um, but then she'll be the babyface. And plus, both of them kind of supposed to be heels at the moment. And so that's why I really can't see it. So Liv and Stephanie is the way to go. I just don't know how these promos are going to work. And I really think it's still going to be dissension in Judgment Day, and that's going to be taking more of the focus more than Stephanie in this on this road to WrestleMania.
No, I mean, that's fair because I mean, I can still see there being tension because in the end of it, Raquel, I won't say lost because of this, but she did make the request for Judgment Day to stay in the back.
Yeah,
And she
which is
did that right
stupid.
before the match started. They came out there anyway. And even
Uh-huh.
though they were trying to help, good intention and all, you can still point to that, like Damian Priest had done when he was in Judgment Day, and say, that didn't help. You should have just stayed in the back, Finn. Why did you come out here and try to help me?
Yeah, but even in those matches with Damian Priest, they did actually help him until SummerSlam. We all know what happened there with Gunther. Um, but yeah, I still think it's gonna take the focus. It's gonna be that, and like I could see to believe that it's gonna be Dominic versus Finn Balor for the Intercontinental title, and that's gonna take even more focus from because Liv was with Dom and Liv been in Finn's face talking about you ain't been doing this, you just playing video games, and you lost again to CM Punk, which is probably gonna happen, and so all of that from the Judgment Day is gonna take all kind of attention away from Stephanie Becker.
Maybe.
That's all I see on the road to WrestleMania.
Well, let's talk about Finn for a second because Finn, or he has seemed to have a little set of refocus himself now. I don't know if he's going to be in the back playing video games. He did a little video package where he talked about he's not a bad guy, but he could do some bad things. And he's tired of being nice. He's tired of the respect. He tried to be respectful, but it didn't get him a rumble spot. So now I don't know. He may have a little chip on his shoulder. So I'm not exactly sure he's going to just be lollygagging. He's already seemed to still have his sights set on CM Punk, by the way, too. If he were to go after Dom, I'm not exactly sure Dom's even clear because Dom made an appearance on Raw, but he still has yet to really see any action. He may
Yeah.
still be hurt. But I don't know what's going to happen with Finn Balor. I don't know. I still don't even know if Judgment Day is still a group because they hadn't even done any type of interactions since the Rumble either.
Yeah, they haven't.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
they
one
really
day.
have. I mean, because
It's
the
Monday.
three women there, Roxanne, Raquel, and Liv, have been interacting all day.
Yeah, I know. I know
I
they
mean, the
have
only
been,
thing
but none of that. Well, Finn didn't have any interaction with them. Finn, was he even in the building that day? I don't think he was even in the building.
it probably wasn't in the building overall. But I mean, the only interaction they've had is Liv talking that saying Finn ain't been doing what he's supposed to be doing, like he said he would. And Dom has been injured. JD's injured, so that's just the how the story's going right now. But now that Dom is back, seemingly, hopefully still could be in action. It's gonna pick up. And
All right.
it's just in time for WrestleMania season, so I'm gonna see where it goes.
We'll definitely see where it
I
goes.
feel like I see where it's going. Like I'm looking for a Dom at thin match for the IC
Well,
title.
well, one faction to the next faction. Let's talk about Division. They had a match as well, but before we even get to that point, let's talk about Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker did not have a great showing in the Mania. In fact, I think Adam Pearce said it was a shitty showing in the Mania. He said you get to keep your job after that bad performance in the Mania.
In the Rumble.
I'm sorry, the Rumble.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was such a funny line. But
Yeah. I'm gonna Adam
Braun
Pearce side
Breaker,
in this. I'm gonna Adam Pearce side all the way.
Oh yeah, me too. Adam Pearce should he really should not have had him in. In fact, I don't care. I'm going to rebook the whole Rumble again. I'm just going to do it because I just
Oh
want to.
Lord. Okay.
I still think it should go back to the way we said before. Adam Pearce stick to his guns, and Braun Breaker's not in the Rumble. And Braun
Yeah.
Breaker bullies his way into the Rumble by taking out Mr. Iguana. Because why was he in the Rumble anyway? So he spears Mr. Iguana out his pants, and it's hilarious. He takes his spot. As he's doing his thing, he gets put out the ring by I don't know whoever. LA Knight, in fact. LA Knight, he doesn't like knock him over the rope, but he knocks him through the ropes.
Yeah.
In the midst of it, LA Knight gets pulled in the ring, so you can't go after him. And then that's when the Masked Man comes out, stomps Braun Breaker. You can still do the whole thing with the Masked Man. He throws him in the ring, and LA Knight can eliminate him then. LA Knight gets revenge slightly, and the Masked Man causes a new riff in the whole thing. And that way, Adam Pearce still seems like he has a set and then have to give up his whole authority to an unknown person on the phone who they'll probably never uncover and it will never be
Right.
talked about again.
If they don't, then
Right.
yeah, because I hated that segment from last week.
So as far as I'm concerned, that's what happened in the Rumble. Because I want to forget about that whole segment. In
Yeah.
my kayfabe brain, that's how the Rumble went. Braun Breaker
get-
came in, he got eliminated around after LA Knight came in, and it was by the Masked Man.
And that sounds good too, but I ain't gonna lie, I love overdoing it. So hey, but yeah, I think it does very much sound intriguing. Like I said, we say that on the show past the episode. Now, Braun Breaker should have been suspended out of the Rumble and just made his way back in by like spearing some jobber or whoever else, somebody who know ain't gonna win.
La
Um,
Parka, another
hey,
one. Why would I don't? Oh God.
AAA, it's AAA. They gotta be in there, bro.
Okay, but at the same time, you had no TNA, you had no NXT,
It's
and you
NXT
had
and the
no Finn
women's.
Balor.
I know, but I'm saying
No, I'm speaking just strictly in the men because I know NXT women did. I'm
the
just speaking
men
in men.
NXT. Yeah, I mean, there's nobody really to be in
No
there
Ricky
from
Starks,
NXT.
no Ethan Page.
Yeah,
They could have brought them out
they
at the
could have.
very least. But anyway,
It'd be cool to see Ricky Starks in there.
hell, Joe
Or Ricky
Hendry.
Saints. I'm sorry.
I said what I said.
I know. But I mean,
who do you think the Masked Man is? Is it some think there is a small groundswell, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller. Wow, that'll be out of nowhere because he ain't doing nothing with it. He doing stuff with a New Day, but what is he really doing? Nothing.
Well,
So that'll be out of nowhere. But I mean, that'll put him I'll launch him into a fight. I mean, feel like he'll just get mowed over by Braun Breaker. But
I mean, I don't know. Is he working with Seth Rollins?
I mean, it's possible. But
Or
we
was it
always,
Seth Rollins?
yo, just talk about. We always said it was more than one Masked Man, and so maybe it could be Austin Theory, like a lot of people been saying, and he double agent, like we've been saying, like people been saying since Masked Man came around on the Survivor Series,
Yeah.
and when he was revealed at least. Austin Theory, double agent, working with Seth, but Seth could have more than one person working with him.
Yeah, he can have a whole new faction.
Yeah, and like I said, some people say Logan Paul, but so whoever did it is a babyface.
Do you think it's a
And
baby
so, and
face?
you can't make Logan Paul a babyface as much as you try. I don't think you can make Logan Paul a babyface, at least not right now. And so, I don't think it's him.
Do you what? No, I don't think it's him either. I don't even know why Logan Paul would do it. I don't even know what the motivation would be.
I mean, Logan Paul I don't know, because he just want to be by himself and take the spotlight. And he could say that, man, he still be a heel, I guess. But with
Wait,
this,
why
it
is
just
Logan
seemed like
Paul?
such a babyface move, man.
Why is Logan Paul in the Vision? What was his reasoning? Or did they pick him?
I don't know. Carter kept saying he liked the way Logan Paul moves, and Logan Paul said he's the speaker of the division. But
Okay.
we thought it was gonna be done after Survivor Series. We didn't think he was gonna stay
Yeah,
around. We was wondering, but we didn't actually think he was gonna stick with them. But it's the
but
most he's been on TV on a consistent basis, so he earning this contract now.
he said he already signed a new long-term deal to be to make more appearances. So he signed a deal to become a full-timer, as he put it.
Yeah, but I think he said that the live contract. For me, that's what I thought he did the last time. But okay,
He's Logan Paul. Who knows?
Hey,
All
we
right.
know.
Well, Braun Breaker definitely had a rough Monday because while he was out there expressing his grievances and getting put out of the whole Rumble because of a masked man, I'm trying to remember how this whole event went. Forgive me, folks. Adam Pearce eventually came out with security and made his statement. I don't know. I just remember the funniest line was like, "Oh, what do you get deserved? You get to keep your job for that bad performance in the Rumble." That is such a funny line.
Hey,
He was
man.
standing on business with that line with all that security in front of him.
Hey. Cause Paul Heyman talking mad junk to that man in the pre-show for Royal Rumble, so
Yeah, that's
he
right.
gonna
It's
get
fair.
his little hits in, his little shots in. So I'm like I with Adam Pearce all the way. So it's all good.
So while Braun Breaker is actually going after Adam Pearce for that marvelous statement, LA Knight is attacking and dismantling the rest of the division in the ring with a steel chair, laying everybody out with the entire world saying, well, we know what they say.
Yeah.
See, there he goes. LA.
I
Tell me he
was
ain't
with it. I was
over.
with it.
See, he's over. That's why people love LA Knight. I like his new shirt that says Unchosen. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's not chosen. He's the unchosen one.
Just
We'll see
just
what
like
goes.
for the Unreal. So that was dope.
Yeah, really good. Of course, this happens again later in the night. Bronson Reed has a match against Penta, Zero Mero. Michael Cole points out no Rey Mysterio, no Dragon Lee because Gunther choked him out earlier in the night, which we haven't talked about Gunther. That was funny too. So it's just Penta. Of course, the Vision comes out. Bronson Reed loses the match because LA Knight comes from behind, attacks him, causes a count out. So what does LA Knight fit in all this, you think?
That he's still getting his revenge. But I don't know where he goes. I mean, unless you have a match with Bronson Reed at Mania, like I don't know, because I see Seth coming back to have the match with Brawn Breaker.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
Yeah.
other than that, I don't the other night and Seth will team up like that. But other than that, I don't know. I mean,
I don't
that's
know.
the only thing I see because, like I said, you just getting your revenge on the Vision. That's all I see. But that really could happen on a Raw.
I mean, I like how he's doing it. He's kind of just picking his shots. He's
Yeah,
not just screaming or demanding a match. He's just messing up their plans.
right.
I think it's going to go to a point where he's going to there's going to be a big match with Braun Breaker or something. LA Knight's going to cost it, and I think that's going to divert Braun Breaker's attention, and then he may go after LA Knight. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe he'll fight Bronson Reed. I guess he'll fight Bronson Reed.
I mean, I don't see where it's going with him. Like, against him. Unless you team up with Seth, you're gonna be on his side, and you Seth and double agent facing the Vision.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like
Yeah, I
Seth and
mean, it's
double
not
team.
really that much exciting, really. But
Yeah. Seth and
because
LA Knight
because you
doesn't
got so
work.
many shows before Mania that you can really settle this on. So it's like, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I don't know. Cross that bridge when they get there, I guess. I
Yeah,
guess they'll figure that out. Anything else? Oh yeah, I mentioned before Gunther. He made his I think he opened up the show.
yeah.
Whoa.
He was.
I
Everybody thought
listen.
like, hey, is AJ making like a final speech or something?
I
Or
thought it was for a second, and when I saw Gunther come out, I started
yeah, I was like,
laughing.
what the heck is this?
I don't know. Gunther's having fun, ladies and gentlemen. That goes to the real question. What happens with the ring general at this point? Is it good
Uh,
enough just to retire wrestlers, or should he start going after gold again?
I mean, I feel like they're gonna have like a tag live with Randy Orton. A tag
Oh, the
live,
career
career killer
killer.
versus legend killer. Let's see whether because he did eliminate Orton in the Royal Rumble. So if he's not facing Brock Lesnar, that's the only other option I see. Especially if he's not going for the title.
Why not Rey Mysterio?
I
His whole
mean,
thing
he
is
just
like
ain't
getting
started
old
up with
people out
him.
of wrestling. Well, he's old. I mean, he can start anything with anyone if you're too old in this game at this point. He threatened Michael Cole in his wheelchair the other week.
I wanted a wheelchair.
You sure?
Yeah. I mean, it could be Ray. I can see that, but like you done got that story in my head of him the dominant defending Ray in that.
Oh, because he's like, no, you can't take out my dad because only I can beat
Yeah,
him. Only I will
yeah,
retire Mysterio.
right. That's my job. But
Oh, that
other than
means
that, I
Gunther
can't.
being Intercontinental champ again. Maybe you can.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
yeah. I don't know.
I'll
I
take.
don't know. I'm trying to see what else they could go with that.
You know what? Now that you
What
mention
else he
that,
could.
I wouldn't mind seeing that story because when Dom came out, crowds ain't gonna boo Dom right now. Like he has to force crowds to boo him at this point. You
Yeah,
almost just have to make him a baby face.
I mean he's going through the same thing that Rhea Ripley went through, where she's just too likable and too kind of a must see thing. And we kind of like her now. And now we're like, hey, we like Dom too.
Yeah. So
So he's going through the same issues. It's not
I
an issue. It's not negative. I mean, if
no,
you
it's
over, you
not. It's
over.
just you just gotta pivot. I think they need to I won't say fast track Don to a face, but I think it's just time to make him face.
I mean, not yet, not yet. Like I said, if they have this match with Finn, and then we
Oh,
go from there.
I forgot about Finn.
You have this match for the kind of title with Finn at WrestleMania. Finn wins it. He's the face, and then down the line, Dom either get sick of Liv, or like I said, do the Gunther and Rey Mysterio, and then Dom comes in, steps in for Rey.
You could do that and then have him still be with Liv. Like it's a conflicting dude. That's why I like nuance because that would be a very conflicting thing in some degree. He's a
Yeah,
face because he's fighting Gunther. Although his reasoning for fighting Gunther is not necessarily a face reason because he wants
yeah,
to retire Rey Mysterio himself. He's defending his father's honor so that he can just take the honor.
yeah,
It's not a face thing to do. I don't
yeah.
know.
I don't know, but I just don't think it should happen right now. So I guess.
No. Well, I just say that because I think it is time for Rey Mysterio to retire right now. It's so funny because some wrestlers can do it for so long. Some can probably do it forever. Rey Mysterio could probably do it forever. However, there is some point where you are just taking up a slot, old man, and you need to get up and get out the way.
Hey,
Collect your AARP at home, okay?
they've
Earn
been
your
trying to
pension.
replace Rey Mysterio for years, bro.
Oh, I'm not saying replace him. I'm just saying you ain't gonna replace him. He can still sit down though.
Just sit down. You could be the manager or
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah. You can. Well, I mean, I don't know. It's just he's usually hurt. He can't go like he used to go. Like he can still go and do like the little spots and stuff, but you
Yeah.
ain't gonna get a Rey Mysterio classic. You're gonna get a Rey Mysterio effort, and that effort is
Yeah.
good. But no, man,
Oh, I mean, you got more luchadors that's there now. Dragon Lee, Ray
Ray
Phoenix,
Phoenix. Yeah, you have the other
Penta.
Ray. Penta's
Um,
truly your star.
yeah, he's a star. And he got a lot of people, a lot of them right there stepping up. So I mean,
Axiom.
he,
You're not gonna count him. He wears a mask.
it's a little different. It's a little different.
Because he's not Mexican? Is that the
Yeah.
difference? Oh, wow, okay.
and
Is Dragon
I'm
Lee
dead.
Mexican?
Yeah.
She's not
He,
Asian?
it's weird that he just that's all about people say it's weird that he's doing a Dragon Lee thing and his last name Lee. But yeah, nah. And I'm dead sure not counting El Grande, Americanos.
Well, they just highlighted. There's 2 of them, now.
Yeah,
You know
um,
what? Oh, I really wish Chad Gable had shown up in the Rumble instead of Grande Americano Original because, number 1, it plays into the whole thing that Chad Gable kept trying to say anyway.
yeah.
And then number 2,
But
he could have gone and been like, "You're stealing my gimmick."
hey, I think Ambassador called this is what mask versus mask match WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know. It is. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be a good match. I don't deny it. It's
Yeah.
just I really wish he had came in there as Chad Gable.
I was hoping they just take the mask off him right there at the Rumble. When he
Oh
was
no,
about to
you
get
can't do that.
eliminated, he was putting the mask.
Oh no, you can't do that. That's how you signal the mask versus mask match. That's how you let
Yeah, I
them know,
mean,
tease
I
it.
get it, but I'd have been cool with it at that moment. But I get it.
Mm.
I get the build up. So, but we'll
So
see.
how do you feel? You know what? I didn't ask any of you guys this. I'm pretty sure you liked the Rumble. I thought the Rumble was good, but how'd y'all feel about like the I want to say like the camera shots? I feel like they missed a lot of angles and stuff. When Jey Uso came out
Yeah.
and did his whole yeet thing and then he ran it back and all that, the whole time I was like, where's Brock Lesnar? How come he's not throwing this dude out? Because I totally missed the Brock Lesnar was eliminated during most of that intro because of
Yep.
how things were just. How do you feel about they handled that this year?
I was very surprised. I'm like, was that a botch? Why are they doing that during the entrance? Like, because I
Right.
mean, because people were involved in that. I mean, was it Cody or somebody else was involved in getting
Yeah,
Brock
LA
Lesnar out of
Knight.
there?
Cody and LA Knight eliminated him.
Right, Cody LA Knight. That's what I thought it was. Just wasn't sure if LA Knight was out by then, but yeah, he was. But yeah, I was surprised for it to be Brock Lesnar. He just eliminated Oboe, so it was
Yeah.
like, oh man,
And then they really just kind of like flew by it, like it didn't even happen. Like none of that was a big deal or anything. I feel
that's
like
why I
it should have
said
been a
it
big
had to be
deal.
a botch or something. Like, did y'all not know Jey Uso was going to be out there for a minute, or what was that? Like, this is what he usually does and chilling. He wasn't going to run out there,
No,
so I don't
shoot.
know. I mean, Brock Lesnar didn't seem that mad about it, but Brock Lesnar gonna get his check and go anyway.
Yeah, I think that's
So
all that was anyway. Yeah.
yeah, he gonna get his check and go anyway. But it was weird, bro. It was
I
weird,
don't know. That
and
was a weird little bit.
people was mad about him throwing Oboe over the top rope. But we talked about that on last episode. But Oboe got showed what he gonna do about it, because boy, he came out there. The Warriors supposed to have a match, but Oboe said, "Nah, bruh. Y'all gonna get this heat from me. I'm mad about being eliminated. Y'all gonna get this heat from me." And he came out there and destroyed them boys. Big boys now. These people, these ain't two. Some people say, oh, he should have beat up some jobbers.
Well,
What
I
are the
think
War Raiders right
technically
now?
he did
What are the
because
War
yeah.
Raiders right now?
Yeah, let me tell you, when I saw that happen to the War Raiders, I was like, man, how many weeks before we see the new release list and
I'm
the War
telling you.
Raiders at the top of it? Like, oh,
Hey, I mean, but these are two that still look like badasses. Oh, there's like, for people talking about, oh, it should have been more of a story. They could have did more with Ivar and let him have a moment to build up to that. I'm like, no, bro. For him to do that to me showed how much more of a badass Obafemi is than those two.
well, that's the whole
Cause
point of it, right? That was the
yeah,
whole, yeah, that was the whole point of it,
and
definitely.
like Sean said with the player, hey, no matter who was in that ring, the same thing was going to happen. And but
Yeah,
before it to be them, and I mean, we know how much the badass they are and how good they are and how much they'll force the Warriors can be, but they just don't connect with the crowd. That's the only thing with them. But we still know what they could do, and for Over the Femi to do that to them, that meant something for me. It meant more about what he could do. So I'm glad it went down the way he did. So
all right, I hear that. Um, I was indifferent with it. I was fine with it from the standpoint of making Oba look strong.
yeah,
Um, I just don't know what to make of the War Raiders anyway.
yeah,
The only thing I didn't like about it was commentary saying that Oba is still not signed to a show. And I'm like, why are we still playing this game? Why
yeah.
can't we just have him on the show now?
Yeah. Because that made me seem like, oh, he gonna do the same thing on SmackDown.
Yeah, right. And it's like, okay, that's fine and that's cool, but it's like, I don't know, people who go around squashing, I don't want to say jobbers. I'm not going to use the word jobbers. Enhancement talent. Let's say that. People
Yeah,
go around squashing enhancement talent. They do well, but it's like, that's a Veer Mahan. No, is that Veer
mm.
Mahan? Yeah, Veer Mahan. I don't want that territory. They didn't. What have I always said? Give Oba the Brock Lesnar treatment. Did they treat Brock Lesnar this way when he first came around? Was he doing squash matches like this?
that wasn't even a match though. But
Okay, was he
Brock
doing
Lesnar
squash
when
situations like this?
Brock Lesnar first came out, it wasn't jobbers, but he came out and beat up who
The Hardy
was
Boys, right?
the Hardy Boys.
Well, they were an established team though. They never got to
They
the point the
were,
War Raiders were though. They were never at the point the War Raiders were. Have them come out there and beat up like
but what other
the
tag team is that
Usos.
big? Well, yeah, the Usos, yeah. But the
Where's
Usos
Jimmy in
came out doing
fact?
them commercial breaks, so like, ah,
But if he goes out there and beat up Jay, I don't know how that's gonna lay with the crowd. The crowd may not like that.
oh yeah. The crowd, they say that's the other thing. Crowd gonna cheer. They're trying to cheer
Said
over
it.
right now.
Yeah, they want Oba to be a face too, though. That's the thing. Should
Yeah,
it be a
that's the
heel?
other thing. And over is over. Like I've been telling you and Sean
No,
all
what
these
I
other,
mean by that is like the reason I say that is because honestly, I would have him out there and go and crush the Usos. I would have him go out there and like demolish them. It's just
I
that the
get you.
fear that is the crowd would hate him for it, and it's like, are you
Yeah.
okay if the crowd hate him for it? Because I'll be fine.
I don't want them to kind of hear. I like them saying I like them doing the oh, but I like that. And
Yeah,
so
I
right now,
know,
just
but
let
it's
them just dominate people who they don't really care about. They like I said, the waters have no connection, so they just want to see over dominate somebody.
I know,
Hey,
but I want to see him dominate a champion. I want. That's why
he
it's like the
he's on his
Uso could.
way,
You
bro.
know what? Here's the deal. I
Get
would
him
have.
time.
Man, forget that time stuff. I'm tired of this whole. It's not even that I want him to rush to the main event. Main event. It's like
Yeah,
again, I want to. We talk about the War Raiders and we talk about
yeah.
jobbers, right? That's the word used, jobbers.
Hmm.
And that's the thing I don't want to have tied to Oba. I don't want him to be beating up jobbers. I want him beating up the best of the best already. And
I
being
mean,
like, oh, this dude can do that.
I mean, Oba did that. I mean, Braun did that to, like Spike Dudley. He did a what's his name?
Well,
With
who
the
was the
one
first
leg.
tag team, though? You mentioned the first tag team was the Hardy Boys. At least they're
I know,
established.
but I mean, this
I
this
don't
is
think the
what
War
Brock was
Raiders are
built up to.
established. I don't think the War Raiders are established because even you said they were never over with the fans. I want him to beat up someone who is like, oh, and I
But
get the
I'm
War
just
Raiders are
saying.
like that, but I don't think the War Raiders are like that.
But I think, but this is going to be his build up to WrestleMania to beat Brock.
Oh, I thought he was going to fight Brock at SummerSlam.
Nah, I think Oba's fighting Brock at WrestleMania. Gunther is fighting
Oh,
Brock at
Brock at
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam for the retirement match. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we'll see.
yeah, and then after that, Oba, the King of the Ring,
Well, hold on a
ruler.
second. Hold on. He's got to win. You
I
think he's
know
beating Brock?
I'm saying
You
he
think he's
has
beating
to
Brock though?
beat Brock. If he fight
You,
Brock, he has to beat Brock.
you think he's beating Brock though? You think they'll put?
He got eliminated. That's what I'm saying. For him to get eliminated at the Royal Rumble, I'm waiting on a bigger victory, a bigger get back at a bigger show, which is
So
WrestleMania.
was this? I guess to piece this all together, was this John Cena's vision of I'm gonna have Brock beat me so that he can maintain being a monster, so that Oba could beat him, or someone who ever beats him becomes a new big monster? Is that the
Yes,
vision you think Cena was looking at with WrestlePalooza?
I believe
Or
that's
did
what he
he
wants
just see
wanted.
that Brock's going over and like, okay, that's just what it is?
Yeah, sometimes he says it like that. Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm just going with whatever they say. But I mean, but the way he kept explaining, when he did explain it that way though,
You did say it
to
that way.
build Brock up for somebody else to beat him later to look even bigger.
He
But they
did
just
say
have
that.
to pull the trigger with Oba, and I feel like everybody loves Oba. They're ready to see him take over and be that new beast.
All right. Well, I am. You haven't been able to tell because I'm not. I don't need a slow burn. Just give me the instant cook.
I
I
know,
usually
but
like make my own rice, but at this moment, I want the minute rice.
I know, but I just don't want them to go ahead and just, hey, he gets the title right now. I'm like, okay,
Oh, I
then
didn't say
everybody's
it.
not behind him no more. Because you know how people like to lose interest when once they get to the goal. I'm like, oh, we trying to see him win. That's all he's gonna do, win. Oh
Well,
man, come on, Knicks.
well,
You
it
know
all
how
depends
people are,
on.
man.
I think it depends on how a person wins because no one said that with Oscar. I really do think it depends on how a person wins and the type of fashion in which they went in.
Yeah,
People claim they don't like winners. Right? I hear this term. People don't like winners. Dude, I don't know where the notion comes from because I look at sports and whenever the ratings are the highest is when there's dynasties. I
yeah,
look at wrestling and whenever the ratings are the highest, that's when there's a champion who's dominant who won't let go of the title. You just got to have a good champion you can have like that. I think people do like winners. You just have to have a good winner.
yeah. I mean, and to me, I feel like Oba could be the evolution of Brock.
The
Because
next one up.
Brock had all the physical features and whatnot. But on that mic, he wasn't the best. And Oba is damn good
It's good
to
enough.
me.
Yeah, definitely.
He could hold his own. But like I said, but Brock had Paul Heyman beside him, so he didn't really need to talk like that. And so, we'll see where it goes. But I mean, it's nothing but success for Oba. I see. That's a, unless he get hurt or something like that, ain't nothing but success, bro.
Well, ideally, you should think that. Let's
Yeah.
hope that is the case.
Hmm.
We'll see what the future holds, especially down the road. But I mean, that's for the most part what happened on Raw. Talked a lot of it, the long and short of it. I do want to get into one thing since we're stepping outside of WWE a little bit. Ricochet was on a podcast the other day,
Boy.
and he was going off quite a bit.
Yes,
about one of the main
sir.
reasons why he left WWE because he felt like WWE took away a good bit of his shine and legacy. I can't give you the exact quote, and I'm sorry I can't get the exact podcast he was on either. But with that being said, Ricochet, come on our show. I'd love to talk to you. It's a
Oh
safe
yeah.
space.
Oh yeah.
um, one of the things he did talk about was how he felt as if he had kind of lost the aura of who he was to some degree. When Ricochet did sign with WWE, he was about to be one of the top names in the independent wrestling scene, him and Will Ospreay. But I mean, I don't know. Let me ask you. His whole case, if nothing else, is that when people go to WWE, especially if you are of a high mark, I'm going to give you names because he actually did drop names. Sami
Yeah.
Zayn, Bryan Danielson, or Finn Balor. Do you feel like these people lose a little bit of their aura or their shine going through the WWE system?
Um, in a certain way, yeah. Like you said, a couple episodes back. Look at Shinsuke.
Oh
Look
yeah.
at look like a top star in New Japan. Come over
Oh, yeah.
here, started off that way, but then slowly trickled down to, especially when she got to the main roster. Uh, Gatekeeper. He got some titles. He did win the Rumble,
He did
but
win the Rumble.
he
He had a
didn't get
sub.
title at WrestleMania like he should have gotten.
Had
He
three
just kept
chances at it
blowing
too.
AJ the whole time,
Man, they
all the
had
way up
three
to
matches.
Brown SummerSlam. Yeah,
Ugh.
so, and then after that, Intercontinental US title,
Tag
and it was
title?
all right.
Yeah, the tag title was Sammy, didn't he?
Was it with Sammy? I know it was with,
He had a tag title with someone, I think. Well, it doesn't matter because
either way, but yeah, Finn Balor, after he won that, got injured. Well, if I'm not saying he wasn't comfortable on the main roster just yet, after around it took a whole another year for him to get really comfortable on the main roster once he got back from injury. And so, but other than that, he just not feeling like he should be in that position again. Because after that match with Punk, I feel like, hey, man, I missed the whole Finn. But even when he
yeah.
went back to NXT, he felt like he should have been, he felt more legit. But then he came back to the main roster, same old story.
Who is it? Somebody said Tommaso Ciampa, who most recently left as well. You know, he mentioned how he liked his time in NXT. I can't speak on what he was outside of NXT before that, but you know, his trip to the main roster didn't necessarily do him any favors either.
No, another one couldn't connect. Just Peak was NXT, just like Johnny Gargano. Peak was
Yeah.
NXT. That was his best work that we've seen. And where the crowd was all the way into it and gave amazing matches, amazing story between those guys. But
So I do have
on the
to.
main
I do.
roster, it just didn't connect, and people they didn't believe in him.
So I do have to ask this, and I know you don't have the answer, and I don't really have the answer. But do you think the issue is that they just aren't cut out for the spotlight like that?
You know, I mean, the spotlight was still on them because most people like NXT when it was at their highest level than some of the main roster pay-per-views.
That's true, but keep in mind the people who liked NXT were your hardcore wrestling fans.
I
When you
mean,
go to the
yeah,
main roster, you're outside of that hardcore base, and now you're into the casuals to the oh, I know of it. You're in that realm now. So now
yeah,
you're in a because some people don't even know what NXT is still to this day, but
yeah,
they know what Raw and SmackDown are at the
yeah,
very least.
yeah.
So it's like, is that a problem with Shinsuke or even Finn Balor? Ricochet even mentioned that he felt like what is this? What did he say? Ricochet said, "I argue El Generico has a better legacy than Sami Zayn." I don't know. We'll see.
Oh no, I don't
He,
believe that, bro.
you see, I think this goes to. So I was
I
talking to
don't.
someone else the other day because there are some people who just love the craft of wrestling, and there's some
Yeah,
people who just love the spectacle and the entertainment of wrestling.
yeah.
For those that love the craft of wrestling, your work rate guys, they just want
Hmm.
to go out there, have the best match possible, put a show on for the fans. For the entertainment guys, wrestling is a part of the show, but it's not the show. Does this make sense?
Yeah, I just saying it's a background to the story we're waiting to see and see play out.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I'll give you a match tonight, but I don't want you to eat too much because I got a better match at the pay per view.
Yeah,
MJF uses this formula a lot, actually. People knock it, but MJF entire career has been built on this. Where if he does give you a TV show style match, and it's a full on match, it's going to be almost a pay per view level match. But other times, it's going to be like he did this past Wednesday, where it's going to be a quick match just to get to the pay per view match.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that looked weird to me. If you want to talk about AEW real quick,
yeah, we can talk about
at
that.
this point, that did look weird to me because it's hard to squash somebody like that. Then I got to look at another match where you've been in the match for at least 15 to 20, and you still kicking out of a finisher. Ooh, you get one finisher in this match, and then you out. All right,
He wasn't expecting
eh,
it.
I don't care.
He never
I
got
don't
the
care.
fighting spirit built inside of him.
Well, okay, if that's how you want to play it off. But
That's
I was
how
just
it
saying, like,
works.
hey, you just try to get Bro the King a shot. I mean, just give Bro the King a shot if you're gonna do it like that.
No, he's got to earn the win.
Okay.
He had to get the win.
Yeah, I heard you.
And he got the win through nefarious means of Adam Hangman Page interfering. So it
But
wasn't just a clean win.
even with that win, I don't believe he's beating MJF for the title.
Oh, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
No. Oh, no, 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 no. Who's taking the title off MJF? And when is it going to be Will Ospreay?
All in. I still think MJF holding it to All In. He's the biggest
Okay.
heel, and you want somebody built up to beat that man.
I guess I would be the best person to beat him. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't mind that at all. All in be perfectly fine with that. Because right now they're
Yeah.
having a whole little spat. You have the case of Kenny and Omega. I'm sorry, Kenny is Omega. You have Kenny and Swerve, and you have Hangman all kind of wanting to unify to take care of MJF, but Kenny and Swerve just can't seem to be on the same page, man. Even though Swerve is trying his best, but he ain't really trying his best. He's trying his best. I don't know if he's trying his best. I don't care. I want to see Swerve and Kenny go at it.
Oh yeah. I don't. Have they even fought like this? Or
I can take a look at it and see. I don't know if they
I
actually
feel like they
have.
haven't. I mean, not the way Swerve was on this level that he is right
No,
now. I
not
don't.
not right now. No.
Yeah. So I'm definitely. I'm ready to see that Kenny and Swerve. Come on, let's get it. And
Yeah,
then
because I like their interactions. Oops.
I guess you got Andrade coming up to face the winner of MJF and Brody King.
Brody
And
Lee.
that seemed like a mess too. Like Andrade, really, why are you out there for real right there? Wait on your match. Wait to
Who's
see who
that?
you fighting before you just come out and just attack him.
Who you talking about?
Andrade came out there and
Oh.
attacked MJF.
Oh, yeah, but Andrade's just kind of do what he wants right now.
I don't know. That seemed like you jumping the gun right now, but okay.
Wow, I do not see where Swerve and Kenny Omega had a match against each other.
That's what I'm saying. I'm ready to see that, bro.
Oh,
Swerve
that's gonna be
them
something.
with Hangman, Osprey, and those are top two right there. And then you got, let's say, Omega right here. So I'm ready to see this match. For one-on-one, that is.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Now that I know that they never had a match together, that's actually a little
Yeah,
bit more
more
making me more
intriguing.
anticipating of it. Also on this night, you did have real quick. Well, I'm not getting to that. Ricochet beat Jack Perry for the national championship. King Ricochet. I
Oh,
do want to get back to that topic though of what he was talking about because there's something I wanted to bring up. But also just want to mention real quick, you do have Orange Cassidy, Tony Storm. They had a match against Brittany Brooks and Jordan Oasis, decent mixed gender tag. They're getting ready to build up to their hair versus hair match. Orange
wow.
Cassidy and Tony Storm versus Marina Shafir and Willa Yuta, where I think the one who takes a pinfall gets a haircut. Who do you
Oh,
think
you
is
want
going
to
to
take the
get their
pinfall? Okay,
haircut?
just about to ask, like, do both of them get the cut if that team loses, or just one of
You know
them?
what? I don't know. Yeah, I got to look it up and make sure I do know. But let's just say that. Well, let's just say right now, this one who gets the pinfall gets the haircut.
Okay, 'cause I can't see Tony Stone cutting her hair.
No, I don't see
Um,
that either.
nah, I can see Yuta doing it. Of course, I mean I feel like that's the easiest choice. Um, Yeah, boy, if it's Marina, boy,
I think Marina may end up getting her hair cut. I
that'd be
think that'll
crazy.
be
Crazy work.
hilarious.
That'd be
Oh, dude, I
crazy
think
work.
she'll look so badass with it too. I'm telling you, man, that's like Kurt
She might
Angle
make it
type
look good now,
transformation.
but I'm still like, woo.
Well, I didn't say she'll look good. I just think she'll look badass.
Oh,
Oh, G.I. Jane type action.
well, just in
Hold
my
on.
mind, that look good. I mean,
Let me
I
take
don't
that
know.
out of my mouth.
We'll see, but man, that'll be interesting though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like,
Oh, we'll
ooh,
see how that plays out. That should be
yeah.
fun. I'm looking forward to Revolution, although I'm not exactly sure they have any matches set for it yet. I don't think they do they? Let me see.
No, I thought they were making them at the tag team title match, the women's tag team titles. That's it.
No, that's at no, they have Grand Slam Australia coming up next, actually.
Oh, but yes,
So
yes,
right
on the
now you
show.
have John Moxley versus Takeshita.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, this is where you had the hair versus hair match. You're also going to have the women's tag title of Megan Bad, which is Megan Bain and Penelope Ford versus Babes of Wrath. You're going to have the number one contendership match of Andrade El Idolo versus Adam Page. You're going to have the world title match of MJF versus Brody King. So this is all happening at Grand Slam in Australia. That will be on February 14th, which is next Wednesday? No. No, that's
What?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Okay.
But it's going to be taped. So you'll see it on that Wednesday, I guess. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Here's Revolution. I don't think they have a card for it yet. Do they have anything? Nope, they just have MJF versus question mark. So nothing for Evolution yet. We'll see. As of right now, the big thing coming up is Grand Slam Australia. Well, already the card looks really good. Can't wait to see the action.
Yeah, it's gonna be something, man. Like I say, Aiden always puts on a great show. But it's progressing these stories very well. But I just don't see Brody getting it. So
No, I mean,
that's the only part I ain't believing right now. But I love everything else is kind of up in the air about who could win, and
well,
that's
actually, no.
getting me to watch.
Well, let's do it. I mean, like, it's a pay-per-view level show. It's happening next week. Let's do
Hey.
predictions.
Hey,
All right, so you got the Continental title match: John Moxley versus Takeshita.
that's tough. I still say Moxley wins because I still say Moxley wins because of what's going on with Don Callis family. Well, I don't know. Don Callis need a victory over them, man. They need something right now. 'Cause I'm like the Democrats been getting over on them a lot. So
Yeah, but
now, I
Okada
don't know if they switch the title like that right now.
is not going to allow Takeshita to win that match.
That's what I'm saying. There's too much
Okada
going
will.
on within the Don Callis family to beat them like that. They gotta fix
I
their.
think Okada will fly all the way to Australia without even having a match on the card just to make sure Takeshita doesn't win that title.
That's crazy work. They need all on the same team. But okay. I believe it. I believe it.
That's hilarious. That is, I guess.
Definitely believe it.
I don't know. They said LA Knight went all the way to what was it? Europe to screw AJ Styles? Was it AJ Styles? Yeah.
No, I think AJ Styles went through that.
CM Punk went all the way to screw Drew McIntyre.
Yep. As I was saying, hey, you got something for you to do. But
All right.
they go just for that. But go ahead.
All right. Next up, mixed tornado tag: Orange Cassidy, Tony Storm versus the Death Riders, Marina Shafir and Wheeler Yuta. Losers gotta lose their hair follicles.
You gotta be Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir losing.
Yep, Death Riders probably gonna take a loss here.
Yep.
Bald Yuta and Bald Shafir.
Ooh.
Baldings. Next up, you have the AEW Women's Tag Championship. Babes of Wrath champions versus Megan Bad or Mega Bad.
Ooh. So this is a team we thought was going to win the first time and be the inaugural champions. So it's tough. But I still say Willow is going to keep. They're going to keep it. They're going to be retaining.
I'm actually pulling for Mega Bad because here's the dynamic of AEW. If no one's been paying attention, all of the women's championships are in this one group of Chris Statlander and Babes of Wrath. They had the tag titles, TBS titles, and the world titles. Yeah. They're not even a faction. They're just a bunch of people who like hanging out with each other.
Yeah.
That's got to be broken up. We got to break this up a little bit. I'm picking Mega Bad, who is affiliated with the the Technica,
Tickler,
the Spider Lady
Tickler.
and her friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I can
want
see
Madam.
that too, but I mean, I'm going for Willow.
I'm picking Megan Bad to win this one. All right, next up, you had the number one contendership. Andrade, Adam Page. Who's winning this one?
Oof. Oh shoot. I thought we already had a shot.
No, he has to beat Andrade to get the shot officially.
Oh god. That's right. Okay, I'm going for Adam Page.
I'm picking Andrade.
Oh, okay. Let's get it. Okay.
I think this guy
I just
came back.
see MJF winning, and I see MJF and Page going at it one more time.
I can see that too, but I think I think they're gonna try something different in MJF. He might be just fighting some random people. He's already fighting Brody King. I think they're gonna throw Andrade at him next to keep things kind of interesting for his title reign.
Okay.
And next up, MJF versus Brody King, but I guess we all just say it's going to be a good match, but Brody King's going to lose.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. MJF for the win. All
Yeah.
right. Well, you know what? Let us know what you think in the comments of who's going to win at Grand Slam Australia. Let us know what you think in the comments about just even the road to WrestleMania. No hitchhikers.
Hey,
that was-
let me read it. Like, hey, before we go, right quick.
So
If I get back to it, shit. It's the made up list of WrestleMania card. You know what I'm saying? They got the Grande Americano mask match, and you got Trick and Melo, which is one of the match I said for U.S. title.
that would be bad.
Yeah, Gunther versus Randy Orton, Career Killer versus Legend Killer.
Wait a
Of
minute.
course,
If
we
you
got
do
like
that
the
match, someone's going to have to like retire.
I don't know how they play that off, but I think they just want to have a match over the name or something. I don't know. I think this thing to go ahead a match like that.
Oh, yeah, that match. Someone's got to. Oh, I don't know. Okay,
You would
that's
think
fine.
so.
That's
You would
fine.
think like all his matches got to have that now.
Well, it's
I
just
go,
because it's because you're putting such a moniker on the line. You calling him the
yeah,
career killer,
right.
and I mean, look, Gunther's creating a legacy, and what better way to kill that legacy than with a legend killer? Like the match writes itself. I just feel like there needs to be a heavy consequence. Like I don't know, your career.
I know. I mean, I get what you're saying now, but
That should
I
be
just don't think
fun
they're
though.
gonna do that.
I know, right? I don't think you should do that either. But ooh,
Yeah,
that's why you got to keep Orton away from that dude. 'Cause that man is crazy. He's taking people's careers. He's taking their
hey,
careers.
he definitely is. But you know, like triple threat, other matches, the triple threat, Cody, Jacob, and Drew for the WWE Championship. So that definitely much to happen. Other than now, they said Jade and Tiffany Stratton again. I was like, I'd rather see Jade versus Charlotte or Bianca. If
Um,
Bianca will come back, please.
yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with Tiffany. I don't know where they're gonna put her in.
Yeah, man. She had to win the chamber, I guess.
She would have to win the chamber, but I
Yeah.
gotta see who all is in that chamber because with the Bella Twins coming back, can we talk about this for a second? Bella Twins are
Oh
back.
yeah.
They put the tag team on notice. Okay,
Whatever.
so what's the deal here? Why do people hate the Bella Twins? Let's uncover that. Let's unpack that. Let's have a little therapy
Do
session.
we not know? Like
What did the Bella Twins do? Where did they hurt you the most?
they just push so hard, and they act like they're the guys give to the women's division.
They don't come off that way to me.
Like they trailblazed the women's division to where it is today, and that's what they trying to make a thing that they did, and then we
Well, I
just don't
can't.
believe that, and we don't think
Well,
they're good in the ring.
okay, I get they're not good in the ring, but I do feel like they're trailblazers in the women's division. Look, here's what I do know. I do know as a person who might not have been that involved in wrestling, knew of the Bella Twins. What I
Yeah,
do know is that with some people came to watch wrestling is because of Total Divas, Total Bellas. I do know that when I looked in the crowd, there were some people who were genuinely like the Bella Twins, for good, bad, or indifferent, they left a mark in wrestling, right? And it was the mark they left in wrestling, in women's wrestling. Let me ask you this. Would you say it's a
mhm.
good mark or a bad mark? Like, is it a stain on the women's division, the mark they left?
I mean, actually, I don't want to be down on them that bad, but I just don't enjoy seeing them. I mean, that's just the basis of what I'm saying. People just don't enjoy when they're on screen, unless they just looking at them like ogling them or something like that. Like think they look good or whatever.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Not to
I
say they
don't
don't have
mind.
their fans, but yeah, go ahead.
I don't mind Nikki Bella, but when Brie Bella came back and she was in that Rumble, I was like, "Oh man, you folks better look out because she's known to give people concussions. Oh, she don't know
Oh
how to
Lord,
hold her punches."
yeah, I don't know. I don't know,
Oh,
but she just get, and plus that's the thing too. She just get some of the crowd applause because of Daniel Bryan,
mm.
Bryan Danielson.
She
So
wasn't
and
getting
she
the yes
doing his
chance.
moves. Yeah, she gonna get that because of her husband. Well, I don't know, it's whatever. But the rest of the card, Liv and Stephanie, we see that going. We talked about that. Finn and Dom, Seth and Braun Breaker. If
I
no one
mean,
Seth comes back, they can just spread that out, get there.
that would be the ideal matchup, though, right? You got to come
Yeah,
get your revenge. So yeah.
right. And then they said that might be a street fight or something like that.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty
Um,
good.
yeah, Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee for the IC title. We said that
Oh
definitely.
yeah.
Jordan Grace versus Julia for the US title, which I thought she should start out anyway because she's not beating Jade. Said Oboe and Brock,
Yeah.
and I think I said the rest of them. Yeah, yeah, that
How do you
was it.
even separate that between the two nights?
I mean,
Who gets
I
the
had to
night
write it
one
all out, but
honors? Yeah, I'm about to say you had to look
it,
at it. Like, well, let me.
yeah, I
I guess my
mean,
question is: do you put Brock and Oba night one or night two?
ooh, I would put that night too
Well,
because
he's opening.
that's something.
Gotta
That's
let-
something to wait on.
Oh, he's gonna. He's gonna open because Brock say he ain't last. He ain't in the middle. He's first or last.
Hey, let's get it. Brock over night two. Let's do it. I'm good with that.
Who's main event in night one?
Let there be the
Drew,
championship.
Drew, and them. Okay.
Yeah, Drew. I mean, if that's the match, like I said, this is like I said, this prediction what the match would be,
Yeah,
match card
yeah.
would be, and so
I'm just saying with that
yeah,
match card you just gave because I don't know. Just okay, that's fine. Well, let us know what you think of that match card. That sounds like it could be Mania coming up. I think
yeah.
there may be a few differences. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. I think I may be the only one not on board with the Dom and Finn in the Continental match
Oh,
because
really? Okay.
yeah, I'm not on board with that. So much is changing since then that
Yeah.
I don't. That I feel like they'll have to force this story, but we'll see what they do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it makes sense from a standpoint, but I'm also
Yeah.
just Dom and Finn haven't had an interaction in a while, so I don't know. I just got to see them
Yeah.
rehash their interaction again. I guess.
Yeah, they need a little bit more. So yeah, I get you. But I feel like they could build it up by that time.
I will hope so. I mean, you got Elimination Chamber, and do they have another Saturday night's main event? I feel like there is one. I feel like there's one
I feel
coming
like
on this Saturday.
they pull one out. They do it all the time now.
I know, right? I feel like one's coming on in an hour. Who knows?
I
Just-
swear. I swear.
But anything else you want to add in, or any other comments you want to
I
share?
mean, just congratulations to Joe Hendry, new NXT champion. I thought it was gonna be
Don't
Ricky
say
Saints
it
or
so
somebody.
reluctantly.
I mean, I said I don't want. I guess the way I've been coming off on this show to feel like I really despise Joe Hendry. I don't. I just think he's overrated. That's all.
Well, I don't know about
But
despise. We can tell you don't like him.
I mean, I'm not a biggest fan. Like I just think he's overrated from what I've seen. Only
Okay.
thing I like about him is the theme song, and Booker T really brought that back. Or me liking it because the way he sings it or whatever. And
Like a
so,
drunk.
right, I mean, it's funny. I did a little funny thing on YouTube. I don't hear about it, but you go check that out. But I don't know, like, but congrats. I thought it was gonna be Ricky Saints. I thought he's a more interesting character to me. But it's all good. And plus Keanu Carver, I thought really he was just gonna come out and be a breakout and win. But I mean, they waiting over him. They just see what's potential. They just want to show his potential on NXT roster. So I get that too. So
Well, there you go. Well, congratulations to Joe Hendry. A long way of just saying that in the worst way, I guess. Maybe he'll appear. But if nothing else, we hope you appear come next time we pop up on Champions Corner Podcast. Remember to hit the like, subscribe, bell, all that jazz. Share, comment. Tell us what you like about this past Monday Night Raw. We should look forward to a Grand Slam. And give us your Mania picks or your Mania dream matches, in fact. But until then, I'm the Professor, and this is Ron G. We'll see you next time.
Peace.